What's going on? Back here with Ask Luka, and this week's Ask Luka is actually a question from me to you. Now the question is, how do you know what you know? When you make decisions on your transformation journey, whether it's the nutrition, your training, the groups that you pick to go on this transformation journey, how do you know what you know and what makes you choose those choices? And the reason I'm asking you this is after a conversation with a couple of people that have been, let's just say, trying the same approach to reach their transformation over and over. And the story that they've been telling themselves is when they fail, that they're just not motivated enough, or they're not committed enough, or that they don't want it enough, or they're just failures, or whatever it may be. Where the problem happens is that they continue to pursue the same approach and the same plan, meaning going gung-ho, straight into 5 training sessions a week, straight into a very scripted meal plan that's advanced, that will get them the best results possible. So this cycle continues. So my question is like, what makes you choose the choices that you do to continue to possibly be failing on your journey? Now, what I'm going to bring up here is that something that you may want to consider, from my experience in training thousands of people, is that doing less will get you there faster. Slowing down will actually speed up your results. The reason I say this is because if going gung-ho, all in, every time, always gets the same result and then beats you down and makes you think that you're not successful, what if this time around you started slower? 2 training sessions a week, maybe 3, maybe not as much intensity, only a couple of habit changes rather than 40 or 50. Because think about it, a whole new meal plan and 5 training sessions a week creates tens and tens of habit changes in your life. And for most, it's overwhelming. And I've talked about this before. There's only 5% of people can make 3 or more habit changes at the same time. Only 5%. Whereas 80% success rate with only 1 habit change at a time. So I come back to the question: what is the information how do you know what you know that makes you choose what you're choosing that may be leading you down to failure again? Whether that's TV or the quick fix or the Biggest Loser or P90X or whatever it may be, that is convincing you that go all in. This will get you the best transformation for good. After 8 to 12 weeks, it'll stick. Where is that information coming from? How do you know that it's best? The thing is, our brain is created to take shortcuts, right? The thing is, you're gonna seek information that that aligns with what you already believe, but cognitive thinking is difficult. Like it's difficult as far as like it takes up a lot of energy. For you to consciously think and be aware of everything is hard. So your brain wants to take shortcuts and kind of just go to the areas and the information you already know. So that's my challenge to you right now. Hopefully that you got a number of tips here. The question that I challenged these people that I was talking to with this week is, how do they know what they know, and would they consider taking a different approach based on different information that may not have been looking at? So whether it's the episode of Ask Luka, whether it's going to our blog and reading some of the nutritional information that we put out, whether it's other resources and books and things like that, find out where it's coming from, who's writing it, why do you think it's right or wrong, or why it may be the best fit for you. But I encourage you definitely not to give up and not to do the same thing that's brought you, failure multiple times, just being stuck in thinking that's the only way and that there's something wrong with you. There is a different approach. And there's not one size fits all, ever. Every single person needs a different approach most of the time because of their past, health history, behavioral change, social triggers, and a number of other things. So ask yourself that question and put it down in the comments box if you have a question for me, and I'll answer it right off the bat. So see you in the next episode of Ask Luka.